Da, 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 da.
All right. All right, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Or at least we're good
Ragnar
enough.
the Red is like your warm-up, Shane. You have to do it
Yeah,
every time before we
give us a
podcast.
Ragnar, Shane.
Just to get
Oh,
a
there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who
Red.
came riding to Whiterun from Old Rorikstead.
Dead.
The braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he
Blade.
told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Made.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Said.
"Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I
Bleed.
think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And then came the clashing and slashing of steel.
Slashing.
Thus Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Zeal.
I love that part.
What?
Shane,
And the
I'm on
braggart
the
named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head
Rolled around on the floor.
Did you start recording?
Yeah, I got all that. And
Well,
welcome back
to the
to the Tripod broadcast. We are live in the studio. We got me. We got. Did we introduce ourselves last time, guys?
No.
Yes, Jack is orange, Sanjay's red.
That wasn't on. That wasn't in it.
It was.
I don't.
In the very
Oh.
beginning, I think you can hear you barely like talking about it.
Okay. And we're live
And we're back.
from
And we
Sam
back.
James Memorial Studio.
Yeah, well, not
Here we are.
Where he's not dead. He's still very much alive.
No, he's that cool. He has a studio named after him in memory of how awesome he still is.
Oh, right, of course.
James Memorial Stadium.
Just as we start out, guys, I just wanted to start with some thoughts and address it to our audience, too. Audience, I know you're out there. I know you're listening. We heard your complaints about the audio. We're working on it. We're trying a new style this time, and I think it's going to sound a bit better. Also, I know a lot of people were saying I should go solo, but
Yeah.
again, I will not be doing that. I'm sticking with these guys at least a little bit longer. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I just want to say I really thank you, Sanjay, for sticking with us after a wildly successful first episode.
Yeah.
It would totally be a natural move for you to just split off,
Yep.
take advantage of the high while it's there.
Yeah.
But I think things are going to go higher for the three of us.
Exactly.
Higher than we can ever imagine.
Higher than
Together.
Wiz. Together, higher than Wiz. And yeah, I did have a YouTube short, by the way. Only one I've ever made. It hit 500 views. Probably
Oh,
even
yeah,
more now.
yeah. I'm going to have to cut you off on the self-plug there.
I mean, what do you mean? It was. What do you mean?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, Shane, is my i5 exit video did far better than yours did. Far better.
Yeah, you know what? Dump ice down your pants and tell me
Yeah.
if that gets 8,500 views.
Yeah, and film it. Film your friend dumping ice down his pants and see where that gets you. Huh?
Yeah, make a video where that's the end of the video, then also post it by itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so...
It was double uploaded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were ahead of the curve there. Shane, I mean, honestly, I said it last night, but I'll say it on recording just to really drive this point home.
Uh-huh.
I really didn't believe in Shane after we posted a full video of 2K and then the forfeit at the end like a normal person. And Shane was like, "Dude, we gotta post that for a separate 1-minute video." And this was like 8 years ago when that was just weird. Like you needed 10-minute videos on YouTube, and that has 8,500 views. That's crazy. Like why?
I don't
Really, why?
Because the people want what the people want.
Yeah, there's
And they want you
they-
dumping ice down your pants.
8,500 people want a video of you pouring ice down your pants as a 14-year-old.
I
Yep.
can't blame them.
You can't blame them, huh?
We should remake it.
We should actually remake it.
I don't think there's any reason for that.
Well, I do. I mean,
do. Don't you want to be famous?
we should look at the analytics, see when it blew up, because it probably did for a little bit, and then we could just re-record over Thanksgiving.
Clashing and slashing.
So this will be like a 100 listener special.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's perfect.
Guys, make sure to tell your friends
Yeah,
to tune in.
can you share us, please?
Now,
Now,
the dedication is there.
I hope my eating doesn't get picked up on the mic.
I mean, folding laundry, so I hope that doesn't get picked up.
So
Yeah, this is what sets us apart from the crowd, by the way.
Okay.
All right? We're not those type of podcasters that have to go into a room, hash it out for 2
And Sam
hours.
James Memorial
Everyone's
Studio.
got how's the quality? How's my mic? All right, everybody make no. All right?
No.
We're eating, we're folding laundry,
Yeah.
we're doing what we have to do in life.
you know what? Before I get to I did actually have a topic I wanted to bring up today, lads. But before I get to that, Jack, I want you to take a guess, take a stab, and viewers, you can play along at home too. Take a stab at what I'm eating for dinner right now. Shane, I know you'll know, so you can go last. Jack, you go first.
Okay. Can I ask like 3 questions to narrow it down?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well that didn't make me feel good.
It's pretty lame that you have to do that, Jack. I'm
guys.
not gonna lie.
Okay, fine. Let me just guess it straight up then.
Dude, this is like fucking watching Dora. All the viewers at home are like yelling at the screen like it's so obvious, and you're just like, where's the map?
You are eating spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh. Okay. I won't tell you
Yeah.
if you're wrong or not yet. Viewers, now you go. Yep, you got it, Salim. Salim, I know you're gonna listen to this. I know you are gonna listen to the whole thing. You got it. Everyone else, I
I'd
know
like
you.
to submit a guess.
I know you didn't get it. Shane, why don't you go ahead here?
I'd like to guess, is brown the right answer?
Is that your complete answer? Maybe I should clarify.
Did I mishear the question?
I've got
Brown?
two dishes here in front of me, Shane. Hello?
Oh.
Wait.
I've got two
What?
things in front of me.
Who?
Is the correct
Well, I
answer
wanna change my
brown
answer.
and cheese?
Why does he get a hint?
No, not brown and cheese. Wow, okay,
Why did
so
he get a hint?
everyone, why did he get fine? There's 2 things in front of me, Jack. Spaghetti and meatballs. What do you think the second thing is? Yeah. What do you got?
Broccoli.
No, but I guess that's closer. Viewers at home,
How about that
I'm
then?
eating what is colloquially a colloquialism. Brown. It's called brown, but it's really just red beans and
What?
rice from a box and ground pork. It's a great one-pot meal. It definitely counts as a processed food because the box rice, $3 for that shit. Imagine, guys, let's quick tangent. Jack, the thing that I eat this all the time, probably almost every day of my life for dinner, and it's $3 sell price. The sell price to me is $3, and I get 3 meals out of a box. If the sell price is $3, think about how much it must have been for them, like the cost to make it. Like how fucking cheap must this be for $3 to make profit?
What is it again? It's red beans and rice.
Red beans and rice. Yeah. Do you want me to send you a picture of the box?
Yeah. Would that be Trevor? Can you throw that up on the screen?
Trevor,
Would that be good?
Put that up.
Like, is that good?
I mean, I think it tastes great actually, but everyone shits on it. Anyways, guys, the answer was red beans and rice with ground pork, otherwise known as brown. But Shane, I'm also having my frozen vegetables in a bowl that I heat up in the microwave.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. So.
Sorry. I want to get back to this, but for some reason, my brother just sent in my family group chat, no problem, feat Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz, a Chance the Rapper song, and he just said, I'm listening to this while I'm writing my essay, and then my dad said, I love this fucking song, Heart.
What the? What?
I don't believe him.
What was the song?
Like a Chance the Rapper song called No Problem.
I could play that right now. You guys wouldn't be able to hear it, but the podcast would.
Ooh, no. We'll get copyright strike.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, are we worried about that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well I have to
Because
log in on
Shane's
Spotify.
on
So.
the I know Shane's been telling me he's trying to get into like this deal where he might sign this thing where like we'll be able to monetize our videos and get our podcast and get some money from it. He's done it before for our YouTube channel, so he's just on the hunt again.
Oh, that's great, Shane. How's that going?
It's going well. This one company approached me.
Right.
I think it was yesterday morning. And they pretty much told me that they were willing to pay us a standard rate, and all they needed was one signature.
Great.
It was an extremely long document. I didn't read it, but I signed for all of us, and I mean, not gonna lie, guys, they were happy. They were happy. They were
happy too.
excited,
I'm happy
and I was
too.
excited. We were both excited.
That's great.
I'm not sure why they were excited. It was something about. I can't quite remember why they were so happy. They just kept saying, "Got him."
So, I guess that'll be funny to us three and Trevor.
Yeah, well,
All right, viewers at home, if
That
you're
was
wondering
a
why
great bit
this
for
is-
us three and Trevor, who's our live producer currently on the call. Trevor, say hi.
Trevor, if you want to drop a link in the chat right now, yes, this is live. If you want to drop a link in the chat to what we're referencing on Sam James Pog highlights, but viewers, if you don't know, Jack and I did have a YouTube channel about a decade ago that we worked on for a few years, and towards the beginning of it, I was approached by a company that was very determined to help us grow and expand
Grow.
our audience. And in
Very
exchange for
determined.
that growth, I signed away our rights. And that meant creative rights to the channel, that meant monetization, that meant any revenue that we get was being stolen from us. No, I did not consult with Jack before doing this.
Nope.
Um,
Didn't consult
And
with
that
me
was pretty much
doing
it.
A lot of things. Just kind of rode solo on that channel a lot. But it's okay.
Ooh.
We had a great time.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, the topic I wanted to talk about today, I had a voice message recorded for our group chat, but I decided to hold off and talk about it here.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, this is real content. So, listeners, fucking listen up.
This is real content.
Yeah.
Like we should put like a big red
Yeah,
warning
alert.
sign, warning,
Alert.
real content.
And the best part is, no one is gonna care about this besides maybe our group chat. I don't think anyone there actually listens to this. But regardless, so you guys,
Andre, I think you're forgetting our listeners are going to become part of an extended group chat now
It's
that
going to
they'll
be all
included.
one.
we're gonna make
once we
one
get
like,
Patreon going.
we're gonna make a 1,000,000-person group chat when this hits 1,000,000
Discord server.
listeners.
Yeah, they're all part of the tricycle.
Right. Right. You guys could all be like a different part of the tricycle, like a link of the chain, a spoke of the wheel, one of those little rubber thingies that sticks up and then it slowly falls off. That's when you know you need new tires.
All right, so what's the segment?
So here's my segment, okay? You guys know the game where when you go through a yellow light, you punch the roof of the car.
Yeah,
Okay,
Like for the record, no, I hate that game and I never participate. Go on.
I do it still to this day.
same, so do I. Now, I feel like, I know I've talked about this before, maybe just with Jack. I feel like the way this got adopted by our friend group is actually like super crazy and kind of weird, okay? Because from my memory of it, we were in the car with Mitchell. Maybe Jack was there, a Michael Lizarago maybe, or a Shane, who knows? But Mitchell was just like, yeah, guys, I play this game with like my choir group friends. Where like you go through a yellow light, you have to punch through for the car, and if you like last person to do is take off like an item of clothing. And I feel like we were going up Ignacio Road. I swear we're going like up Ignacio Valley, going past hospital, and we didn't really do anything with that information. Like, you just told us, and we're like, oh, cool, and that was it. It was like a blip in the drive, and then we never talked about it again. And I swear, randomly, the next time we were all in a car together, I personally was just like, I'm just gonna like play this game. I'm just gonna like punch through for the car next yellow light. I'm just gonna do it. And I went to do it, and everybody did it. Like, everybody went for it. But I swear to God, we never said, guys, let's play this game. And then it just became a thing we did. And I swear we all, like, again, from my understanding, maybe I just missed a hangout, but we all independently arrived in our heads at the conclusion, like, yeah, I'm going to do this.
Well, I think it was just like probably yes, but isn't the game like if you do it, wasn't it like you have to take off an article of clothing if you're last?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, but obviously we never played that way, right?
No, but, like, we never talked about playing at all. Like, we never said, well, let's just do it so whoever, like, we just punch the roof and we don't do the clothes thing. I swear we never talked about doing it at all.
Yeah, I don't think we did, but I still do it.
Same.
Like, I do it in Ubers.
But isn't that crazy that like we
In
all just
Ubers,
arrived at that?
Yeah. I do
you
when I'm
punch
driving.
the roof of someone else's car that you don't know.
Well, we do it,
It's
I do it
kind of
lightly.
sometimes what I'll do is if it's just me and I'm in the front seat for some reason in an Uber or like a car of someone I don't know, I'll like pretend like I'm going up for the handle.
Yes.
And then I'll just kind of slide my fist across
Yes.
the top of the roof.
Yes.
But I get that in there.
Dude, when
Wow.
I have work days with my manager and like she's the one driving me, we go through a yellow light. All I'm thinking about is like, all right, how am I gonna get get this in there? What move am I gonna do? So sometimes I'll like make like
a
I'm gonna
stretch?
like I'm stretching or I'm grabbing for like the headrest or something, and I just kind of give a little quick love tap, but I'll do it.
Yeah, no one's ever called me out on it.
Same.
I mean, it won't be like I'm in an Uber and I punch the roof with all my might type situation. That would be a little much. But yeah, gotta get the job done.
Love that, Sanjay.
Love what?
Why do you hate that game, Shane?
I just don't like it.
I feel like you don't like a lot of things.
Hey, that's what Austin was telling Shane today,
Really?
bro.
What triggered that?
We were playing pickleball, and then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, fucking Shane, Austin, and their friend Blake Shane and Blake love trash talk. Austin, I think, tells himself that he loves it, but he also seems to get, he just seems to get to him pretty quickly. But at some point, he just started saying, hey, you know what, at least I'm out here, okay? Fucking Shane, whenever there's something he doesn't want to do, he just never fucking does it. He just stays at home. But at least I'm out here. And I was just like, okay,
Ooh.
let's everyone just take it easy. Okay, getting a little too real here.
Hey, real trash talk's the best kind.
Shane, we had a pretty. It was about, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 months ago, 8 months ago. But we had that one Madden session where we were just on point with the trash talk. It was awesome. And I think we split the games pretty evenly too. And then ever since then, I've never been able to match it. Pretty sad.
I think I remember that. That was pretty great.
Yeah, when I used to beat your ass at Madden. But
When
Shane,
did
I
you
feel
ever beat his ass at Madden?
that session, I did.
You just said we split games. You just said that.
You just said you split the games.
Well, I was kind of.
Yeah, you're ridiculous, man. And this is why you can never match that trash talk.
It was a little awkward for the viewers and me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we split it, that means I won some games, so I did beat his ass. But maybe there were a couple that I dropped. Who
You
knows?
dropped his ass.
Oh,
No.
wow. Can you get any more bias? There were definitely a couple where I, beat his ass. But maybe that might have been, I don't know. I might have dropped a few. Who knows? After saying we split, well, I beat his ass, but I don't know. I mean, I dropped a few. Who knows, though?
Whatever. I'm so bad at Madden now, but that's
It's
okay.
true.
What happened?
You do suck. I beat the
I-
life out of you.
Honestly, I hate to say it. He really he made me not.
Let's
like
call it
the
like
game
it is.
anymore. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I have to. He made me
Let's
not
call it
like the
like
game
this.
anymore. I Madden is you just when it rains it pours. It's just I kept throwing interceptions.
So
Terrible.
it's like when we play Fortnite and I say ruin their game, make them not want to play ever again, but Shane actually did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't really
incredible.
I don't think he set out to do that. I don't think when we started playing, he's all right, I'm gonna make him stop wanting to play Madden ever again.
Right.
I mean, that'd be pretty crazy. But
Well, I think it's even
Yeah.
more gas that he didn't set out to do that, but just through his sheer skill alone, he did.
Mhm.
that was a bad era.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah. Actually, I wanted to put this part early in the
Okay.
podcast.
I mean, I think we've been recording for like 20 minutes or so, 15, 20.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, time flies when you're having an average time.
Yeah.
Um,
Time really goes by at its normal pace when you're having just a normal standard time.
I'd like to actually read today's motivational quote of the episode.
Oh, great. Maybe this time I'll actually respond to it.
Sanjay, I was
What-
moved by how you responded last time. It was crazy.
Would I just say okay or something?
You said
what
yeah.
was the
I said, yeah.
wait? What was the theme song? It was Shane's motivational quote of the day.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Trevor, can you play that?
Trevor, can
On
you
the
clip that?
dot.
Trevor, play it. You know what to play.
Sanjay, you
Right.
got that?
No, not Shane, not Sanjay. It's Trevor.
I'm not doing this song and oh yeah, Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor, you clip that?
Yeah. So this quote, give it some thought. Jack, shut up.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Yeah, Jack, it was you. I think we all know it was you. Anyway, that quote being, "I always come out of a hard situation stronger."
That's the quote?
No, he's
That's
not.
the
no,
quote.
he's not done yet. That can't be the whole quote. Shane, keep going.
That's
Yeah.
what it says. Always come out of a hard situation stronger.
Wait, is it telling you always come out of it, or is it saying I
it's-
always?
Yeah, like-
always.
So is it just some guy that wrote this on the
Uh.
app and was like, hey, everyone, I come out of a hard situation stronger? I mean-
No, it's just it's I'm telling myself I always come out of the hard situation stronger. That's what it says.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I kind of like it.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
It's,
no.
I mean,
All of his fucking motivational quotes are like
I love him.
I. They're just. I just find it. I guess I'm just not used to like affirmations because they're always just like, I can do this. I am love. Like, I come out of a hard situation stronger. Like, it's just weird. To
Okay,
me.
do you want a replacement one? I'll give you tomorrow's. We'll do it today.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Or give him yesterday's.
My mind is a powerful tool, and I use it to create my future.
What app is this?
Look, I'm not naming this app until we get a sponsorship.
Oh my fucking god.
Because I used to have one. I think it was Motivation Daily Quotes. Is that this app?
I think it's called I Am.
It's called I Am.
It's just called I Am.
That's the shortest sentence. I am. We learned that in Mrs. G's class in 3rd grade. I am.
But yeah, look, our mind is very powerful. And you see, I use it to create my future, meaning I am creating my own destiny. I'm not letting these outside thoughts, these outside, all this garbage going on affect my future. No, my mind, being
Yeah.
powerful,
Yeah.
creates my future.
Yes, totally. It does. No, okay. It actually does, though. This is a true quote. Because I was talking to someone about this. I don't know. Like, I feel like 90% of what we perceive as real is not real. Like, it's just your mind, right?
Oh, here we go. We're going this way. I like that.
I mean, it's
You're
just like
taking an intellectual turn on this podcast. All right.
think about the amount of energy you spend in a day just thinking, doing whatever, like mental energy. All
Oh
of
yeah.
pretty much almost everything you're doing, you're thinking about something that either hasn't happened, will never happen, or just did not happen. Or you're just thinking about like, oh, worries or anxieties or whatever. I mean, maybe this is just a me thing, but like there's just things that don't exist that take up part of your brain. And if you take control of your brain and think about things that matter, that you can actually influence and take more control of your life. It's a powerful tool.
Yeah, Jack, you didn't just make a point. You made the best point.
I made the point.
Yeah, you made a point that, frankly,
I took control of my mind.
Frankly, you what?
I took
What?
control of my mind.
Yes.
Sanjay, I need to hear your thoughts on this because I know you're sitting there eating your little red beans and you are not. You're shaking your head. I know you're shaking it.
I
Let's
actually
go.
was gonna ask you if just maybe you could repeat it, hit me with the maybe executive summary, hit me with the highlights because I was fully just kind of hit it. I was on my phone much today, so there's a lot of texts I haven't had a chance to respond back to, so I was sort of catching up.
Now's the time to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically,
Well,
a
my
lot
friend
of-
Viewers
Jack-
were happy about that.
My friend Jack was just droning on, so I figured, I could probably just tap
Yeah.
out for a second.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm locking, and I'm locked.
Okay. A lot
He's
of the
locked,
energy.
folks.
Okay. All right. Okay. A lot of the
Wait.
energy you spent on today are spent on things that aren't real and don't matter. And if
Why did you say it so quickly?
Yeah. What?
dude? Because I don't know. You're probably
No,
on TikTok already.
No, it's not like, okay, don't you ever fucking tell me that I'm on TikTok or something. Okay?
Don't ever use that word with him.
Yeah, do you use the word TikTok with me? Don't ever use the word TikTok with me because you know what, Jack? There's nothing TikTok about you.
There goes my
Okay?
point. There
You
goes my
graduated last
All
in your
gone.
talk, okay?
It
You
never
can't even
happened.
tick. No, please, genuinely,
point. You can't even take.
please tell me your thing.
Graduated. I just did.
Okay, you did say it genuinely. You said it a little too quick, and I wasn't able to follow it. The audio was poor.
Okay. So if it's too long-winded, you can't get
No,
it. and if
I
it's
was
too
just-
quick,
I-
you can't get it.
Jack, be
What
as
do you-
long-winded as you want. I'm
Goldilocks?
locking in. Just explain it to me how you see fit.
Okay. We spend way too much energy on things that don't exist, and if we take control of our mind and discipline it to think about things that we can actually influence and that matter, then you could be a lot healthier, waste a lot
Wow.
Okay.
weight loss with
I need
that.
to hold on. There's 2 points on that. I want to make sure I don't forget. So you said take control of your mind, but then before that you said things that don't matter. Okay. So I want to start, Jack, on things that don't matter. Can you elaborate on what that means or give some examples?
Sure. A couple examples would be worrying about little things about like, oh, what am I going to wear to this thing in 6 hours? Or how I wonder what this person thought of me on this first impression. Or I really hope I don't embarrass myself in front of this new group of people I'm meeting, which are like very natural things to think about, but also like what that's not productive, right? Know what I'm saying?
So I would say that I
Mm.
I think I take a different approach to that. Well, maybe not. I might just be not fully understanding your thing. But so first of all, like I would argue, what things that matter is like relative to everyone, right? Like I
Sure.
think like I would not tell somebody that like thinking about what outfit they're gonna wear or like wanting to make a good impression when they're meeting people for the first time are like unimportant or like things that don't matter. I think it's like totally fair if someone like I like looking good and I want to look good when I go to this event, or I like really need friends and I like want to make sure like I make a good impression. I think those are natural things to be concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
I think what really is important is like how you in your head like relate to those things. So if you like really stress about it, then yeah, it's take
Right.
a chill pill.
That's essentially what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're not important, but I'm saying that it's important not to spiral and overthink
Yeah.
about things that are kind of, especially when it comes to like other people's perception of you and
Yeah.
things that like I went to a dinner on Wednesday with 5 random people. And
Oh, you did that thing again with the app?
Did that was hella awkward. I hope they're not listening to this.
Is this a different group than the other time you did it?
Yes. I do this thing called Time Left, listeners.
And
where
Shane.
you put in. I told Shane last night.
Oh.
Where you put in your
Okay.
just as a little primer for this app.
Oh, primer.
Your age, your industry you work in, and I think like a couple interests, and they match you with 5 random people of similar age, and you go to a random place for dinner. And I went twice. The first time I went, it was pretty fun, honestly. We all hung out at a bar afterwards, and then this time, this Wednesday, it was not fun. It was very awkward, very quickly.
What made it so awkward?
Like, I got there
Bunch of
and
weirdos.
no, like they seemed like perfectly normal people, but like
Oh, maybe you're the weirdo.
there were 3 people at the table, and I could just tell none of them were meshing with each other.
Oh,
No, like conversation was not easy. Like it was just kind of like just awkward. Just awkward. I was trying my best, man. Asking questions and stuff. I think I was easily the most talkative, but it was just awkward.
okay. Did the thing happen where like maybe two people are like having a real conversation, and then everyone else is like so struggling and like starving for something that like they just kind of stare and watch the conversation and just make it even more awkward?
Dude, that happened with me and this one guy at the table, and we were talking about Skyrim. And then these 3 poor souls had to listen to us talk about Skyrim
Oh
as
my
we were
God.
waiting for our waiter to get to the table. And I tried to like not talk about Skyrim, but this dude just kept wanting to talk about Skyrim because he said it was like his holy grail of games. And
Huh.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
and then everyone, because it's even more awkward to like acknowledge that you have nothing to talk about with the person you're next to, so you have to
I
act like you're
know.
like super into this fucking conversation about Skyrim.
I mean, I was into it just because I
Well, no, I
thought it
mean,
was interesting to
for
hear
you,
about. But like,
but I'm saying for
yeah,
everyone else, like the other 3 people, they probably didn't give a shit about Skyrim. But
no,
like,
they didn't care.
socially, their only other option was like trying to talk to like fucking Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass on either side of them.
At one point, one of them like talked about. I heard like the menu with the person next to them, just to try to get something else going on. But yeah, it
They
was a
talked
bad
about the
experience.
menu.
Yeah,
Wow. I mean, I guess
that's
it's
when you know, man.
it's
That's when you know.
it's tough though. Like I think the fact you had a really good time the first time might be like rare. Well, I don't know. I guess
Honestly,
you guys are all young though, so maybe it's easier.
yeah, it was just the makeup. Like I think people were like more nervous than I don't know. It just depends on the group. I don't think it's that crazy to have a good time.
Because I know,
Um,
at least when I have to go to like any work events that we have, and like we have to talk with like other people besides like our friends, I fucking hate it. I
yo,
fucking
just small talk.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh, how long have you been
Yeah.
with the company? Oh, you like used to live in Colorado? What was the move like here? Oh, that's great, dude. Fucking, we were at this one fucking work event, and this guy who's actually my customer turned out to be a pretty good contact, but whatever. We were like talking and making like the most idle small talk. Again, oh, I used to live in Pittsburgh. Oh yeah, I'm from the Bay. And then there's like a small lull in the conversation, and this motherfucker is like, "So you guys like Teams or Outlook?" And we're like, "What?"
Oh,
And he's like, "Yeah, like." Do you like are you using like Teams more or like
oh,
Outlook? Like do you prefer Teams or Outlook? And I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay? Why would you even fucking compare like an
oh,
instant messenger and email? That doesn't
oh.
make sense to compare. This motherfucker was like, yeah, I really prefer Outlook or something. And then someone else was like, well, no, I guess I like Teams. He was like, oh, really? Wow. And it's just like, and you know
That
what?
is so desperate. That is such a sad
Dude,
and clear, desperate play to just get some
it
sort of connection between you
it
guys.
was horrible. It was
Oh,
horrible. And I didn't even maybe I should have tried harder to like go along with this bit. But I straight up just told him like, I don't really know if I can answer that because they feel like pretty different like
no,
platforms,
Sanjay,
like
really?
this. Dude, I wasn't there to
Come on,
play.
bro.
Okay? It was the end of the day, okay? And I just, I was like I can't think. I can't make myself entertain this. So I gave my honest answer, okay? I don't really see the point of this question is basically what I said. And then the other 2 people I was with also then ended up echoing my thing, and then the conversation died, but then I saw another customer I had to go talk to, so I just left them.
You killed that shit.
I did. I
You literally
fucking
just stopped it. You said, "No, I'm done. This question sucks.
yes.
It's over."
Yes. No, I killed that shit and then I walked away. I left.
Wow.
Good on
I
you,
love
Sanjay.
I love that.
Yeah, I went scorched earth and just got the fuck out of there. So,
So you know, one thing.
Oh wow, that was awesome.
Yeah, Shane, you
One
were gone
thing
for quite some time there.
that I've
Shane
heard,
was out for that, and then came in with a banger. Just I'm gonna talk. Shane, go ahead though.
I'm gonna talk.
Uh,
So, did you just burp?
no, I cleared my throat.
I was gonna say if that caused it, we got some real problems here. I think we might want to introduce a new potential topic.
What do you mean by that? And a potential topic, so not a topic, but
Yeah,
a
so like
potential.
this would be a topic, but we would always have to come in prepared. There it is. So we'd always have to come in. Okay, there we go. And three's a charm. There it is. All right. So, I think every episode,
I think three's a charm.
every episode,
It's disgusting. Can we
come
talk about how
in.
disgusting burping is? Can we? Because I
Okay.
actually have strong opinions on this.
You know what? You know what? This plays perfectly into what I was about to say. That's this. You know what, Jack? I couldn't be more thrilled that you said that.
He's fucking
Because-
thrilled.
Yeah, because you know what my idea is going to be?
Here we
Every
go.
single episode, we come in with something that we disagree on. Whether it's 1v2, whether it's, whatever the case. Okay, fine. It'll always be 1v2.
Well, no, it could be a 1v1v1.
1v1.
Oh, yeah, 1v1v1. This is a
3v0?
perfect lead. I was going to say, let's all have one disagreement per podcast, and this is great. Burping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Shane and I are more similar, but I think we do separate a little bit. Jack, why don't you get us started?
Okay. So I've told. You know what? Let me give the whole background on this, just because it does. My position is influenced by history.
Yeah, what is that thing
Okay,
that Kamala
big baby.
Harris said? We are the product of like our time before us or something. A coconut tree. What was it?
Okay.
No. Come
Anyway,
on. That was topical.
no. I want to let Big Baby speak. So,
Oh, big baby. Yeah.
Agu.
Big Baby. Big Baby, you have the floor.
Okay. So in high school, when we were pretty, I would say, not the most mature group, but kind of 15, 16, 17, 18. You're
Yes,
mature.
the ages
kind
that
of
people are in high
adult.
school.
Right.
Go on, Big
Shane
Baby.
I would be sitting at the lunch table. I'd be okay. I'd be sitting at the lunch table. I'd be standing. I'd be doing anything. Just there'd be no sort of, there'd be no reason for me to be attacked in any way.
Okay.
And Shane or Sanjay would burp on purpose, like they'd build it up, burp, and then they would blow it in my face. And sometimes two at the same time. And I was always the target. I don't know why. Maybe that we can investigate this here. But they would also always, whenever there was a burp, they would angle it towards me. They'd make it extra burpy, extra loud, made sure I hear it.
That's not a word.
Nice, Shane.
Yeah, your defense is starting out crazy right now. That's not a word.
You
All
can't
right,
speak
all right,
English.
Fine. You have a history with burping, all right? You don't like burps.
So
now
why
what's
I don't
what's
like
the thought?
burps. And my thought is that burps can be obviously, like, there are exceptions for people that have like conditions or whatever. But most people can
Nice.
control their burp. Most people can burp with their mouth closed. Especially if you're alone, go for it. Burp as loud as you want. If you're in a group of people, why the hell are you burping? Like, why are you not doing everything in your power to like burp quietly if you have to let it out? Put your hand over your mouth. Why are you burping to make everyone know, hey guys, I just burped? Like, why
I
does
don't
this need
think
to be a thing?
people. I mean, you're talking about burping like it's setting off a fire. Like, why
I mean,
are
it's
you doing
gross.
This
everything
guy
in your
is-
power? Everything in your power to stop that.
He's
I
talking
just see
about burping as if I just like fucking shit in my hand and threw it at someone.
Yeah, like
No,
you're acting like I'm
stop.
setting a bomb off, Jack. I'm burping,
Perfect
and
example. I just burped. Did you hear it?
No.
And it would have derailed the conversation. We would have been like, oh my god, Jack just burped, whatever. Like, it doesn't need to be a thing. It doesn't need to be a show. It's not your thing. Like, burping doesn't make you
Burping's-
like the center of
burping's a
attention.
bodily function. What if you had a really carbonated drink and you had to burp?
Okay. Well,
Can I burp? Do I get to burp?
Yes, Shane. Like I said, in situations where you need to burp, do it. I'm not like, taking away your burping privileges, but when you burp in a disgusting
Yeah, I think Jack's
way
biggest issue
and
is
putting
all
it
of
over
the
the top, it
yeah,
just doesn't need to happen.
it's all the
Just doesn't need to happen.
fanfare. It's all the fanfare that we add to it. I think
Making
he
a
has an
show of
issue
it.
with the fanfare, the making a show, and also probably he doesn't like how much we enjoy it.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
I guess this is part of making a show of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't feel we need to respond to him not happy at our happiness that burps make us feel.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, don't Shane. That's
well,
not
no.
again. I'm not like. Let's cool it with the we talk, okay? Because I think there's some nuances that go on here that you and I tend to differ on. I don't know if you're just blind to them.
I also want to make one last little point here before you guys
I think
go
I
on your
made my
burping
point.
crusade. Okay, no, this is gonna come off as really self-righteous.
Oh, here we go. Fuck
How
yeah.
do I do this?
There's no burping,
How do I-
farting, or any bodily function allowed in my house.
That's not even close to what I was gonna say. I just don't really burp like when I'm with other people because I can avoid it, and so I choose to do that out of politeness. So I know it's coming off as like, oh, I'm Jesus, like I don't burp, I'm saving the world. I'm just like, I see it as something that's not necessary. I think it's a little rude sometimes, so I don't even think about it now. I just kind of don't burp.
That's cool. Yeah, definitely not everyone has that option, but I appreciate the point.
Oh, do you have that option?
There are times when I have to burp. You just said I just don't burp. I gotta burp.
I will burp I'll put my hand over my mouth, I'll close my mouth, I'll do my thing,
Good.
Um,
That's
I
fantastic.
Yep.
to
There
say
he
it's
goes.
possible. It's possible. It's like when I used to sneeze with my mouth closed. Like,
Oh my
it's like,
god! I knew
okay,
that was
like-
gonna come out. We talk about that.
That,
second.
yeah, that's just stupid though.
Yeah, no. We'll talk about that one. That one's its own thing.
Okay,
That's
okay,
just
let's-
stupid.
let's
Like, you
not
know
get
that's
into that
stupid.
I
Or I guess
sneeze
we
with
could-
my mouth open now. I do now.
Okay, do you
It's
sneeze into your elbow or your hands?
Obviously, my elbow. If I sneeze
Thank
into
you.
my hands, I might as well just lick people and shake their hand. Like,
Thank you.
disgusting.
Thank you.
Okay.
What about when you
All right,
cough?
sneeze
What about when you
bros.
cough?
I cover my mouth.
With
I'm
what?
not like this germaphobe. I just think
No.
that things
This
are-
is important to me. When you cough, do you cough in your hands, into the air, or into your elbow?
obviously my elbow.
Thank you. God. Fucking
Sorry.
Shane, Danielle, all of you.
I've been starting to cough. Wow. I've been starting to cough into my shirt more.
I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
that's actually a good one. That's
I
a
like
good
that.
one.
I'll sneeze into my shirt too. It feels so nasty, but I know. I'm
Actually,
saving
sorry,
lives.
not cough. I cough into my elbow. I sneeze into my shirt sometimes.
Yeah, I would say a lot of
Yeah,
times though,
I do
Shane
it.
will cough, similar Jack to how he burps. He'll like, it's like watching a sprinkler go off. He like projects it as far as he can into the whole room. It's really annoying.
I'm gonna let the
Yeah,
viewers
so
on it know a little fun fact though about burping.
Well, that kind of
when-
ties into burping. Like you're putting on a
when
freaking
you-
show when you do that.
Yeah, in France,
Yep. Here we go.
when you have eaten a meal
Yep.
Are
and
we
you
in
burp,
France? Are we there? Is that where we are?
and when
right
you
now?
burp, it's actually treated as a compliment to the chef.
So stupid. Every time I hear Shane say this.
So when you eat like freaking pack of goldfish at brunch and then you walk over to me and burp in my face, you're like, "Wow, Jack, I'm so glad you were here for this."
I'm
to watch me
complimenting
eat
the
this.
Goldfish Factory.
I'm
Compliments to the
complimenting goldfish.
chef.
Yeah,
Shane,
no,
it's just
that doesn't hold up.
it's just crazy to quote like in some cultures it's polite to burp when you are like completely unaffiliated with those cultures.
Yeah,
Like why it's just not relevant. Like we are in the United States and there's nothing French
That's my
about
guy.
you. There's nothing
Yeah,
French
get
about
him.
you.
get him.
Every time
my
you
guy.
quote the France thing, it's just like, ooh, it's like yikes,
Get him.
Great,
Cook 'em.
good job. You gotta.
Well, okay. I mean, I
Shane,
would
there's
say-
no
I would argue
sides
that
here.
that
I'm on the
makes-
side of justice and justice.
I just want to say Shane's first counterpoint, which is probably his strongest, is about what people do in France, which doesn't even apply.
Right.
So, nice going there.
Because Shane's from England, right? So like that really doesn't apply.
No. So you got another point, or you just
So, yeah, little baby
kind of live and
boy.
die
Baby
on
boy.
that France bill?
Yeah, what's going on? Because I've got some stuff to say.
No, go, Sanjay.
Oh, thanks, Shane.
Oh,
So,
he's got to
yeah,
do some research. How do they
No,
cough
this
in
is
Ghana?
this is a free for all. This is a free for all. I'm letting Sanjay talk too.
okay, yeah, I'll go ahead here. So, hey, everyone.
Little baby wants to rush to judgment.
Hey, everyone. Sanjay here. I'm probably, like, the person who's most qualified to speak on the side of burpers. I do it the most.
Yeah.
Shane loves me for it. I'm basically his fucking hero. You know, we can't get enough of it. As much as I hate to
I
admit
do
it,
love it.
as much
I
as
love it more than anything.
yeah, and as much as I hate to admit it, Shane has influenced me for the worse.
Absolutely.
Where he celebrates it so much that I have to catch myself
Absolutely.
around new people to not burp like a maniac.
Yep.
But Jack, I wrote down a few of your points that you mentioned before, and I just kind of want to go through these. So first of all, you cited the lunch tables when we were 15, 16, 17, 18, and 18. And you said whenever we would burp, we would always blow it at you. Now, first of all, I don't remember blowing it on you really that much. I know Shane did, and I'm not saying you're wrong about this, but did I really burp on you that much, even in high school?
Maybe it was more of a Shane thing.
Because I feel like I, even
Definitely
in high
participated
school,
in the blowing.
yes, but I would not do the blowing to you.
No, you did.
Okay. I again, not saying you're wrong. I just don't remember doing it to you as much.
It was more Shane. You're right.
Because
but
I
you
think
were there.
I'm just, viewers, if I can just clear my name real quick, I would like to say that once I became truly aware of how much Jack, like, genuinely hated the burping, I think I switched to only burping at Shane and Jay, because they definitely deserve it, because, like, they do it a lot too.
So actually, Sanjay, before you get into your next points,
Sure.
On that clearing the name thing, is that why in the first 10 minutes of this episode you burped between 6 and 9 times?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I know you were trying to be respectful of Jack, as per your last point. So is that why you've burped a
Shane,
lot
this is
on
really
this episode?
embarrassing. That's really embarrassing for you. Were you not listening to my point? Or, like...
Yeah,
I was talking
directing
about-
them in person.
Yeah.
But you were making a point to
clear my name from burping it
Yeah.
at Jack in person and blowing it on him. That's the only point I was making.
So one can assume
No,
you
one
don't
can't
care
assume.
about burping.
Little rats
No, I'm saying
fighting over
one
cheese.
could assume you don't care about burping if Jack's on the phone. He's just gonna he's got to deal with that.
I care
Yep.
a lot less about it, correct. Keyword less, not entirely no, but less.
Quite less, I think we can say, due to the volume
You know,
and the
Shane,
amount of burps
I'd appreciate it
during
if
the
you would
call.
stop talking for me. It kind of feels like maybe that's your MO, to speak for others. I feel like I'm being mansplained
Whoa.
to right now.
Whoa.
Yikes. Second time, episode 1, Sanjay had a problem with me. Now he has a problem with Shane.
I guess what?
Oof.
That's my secret. I have a problem with everyone. All right. Anyways, next point.
You're Jake Paul II, the problem
Jack
child.
said. I
part
think
2.
Jack said he puts his hand over his mouth when he burps. Did you mean just to like stifle it, or do you mean you burp into your hand?
Like, okay, so like put your hand to your mouth right now, like pointer finger, like right below your nose, and then just put it parallel to the ground.
Okay. No, I do get what you mean, because that's what I do when
Yeah.
I do a silent burp. Okay, I know what you mean.
Exactly.
Then you said, why do it in a group and you think it's rude sometimes? I totally agree, Jack. I think it is definitely rude sometimes to like burp. And why do it in a group? Again, like if I'm with people who I don't know well, or even only kind of know well, I'm probably not going to be doing that shit because it's weird, or maybe not weird, but I just, for whatever reason, socially, a lot of people, I feel
Kinda
socially,
gross.
yeah, it just socially feels like you shouldn't do it. You describe it as gross. I don't agree with that, but of
Okay.
course I wouldn't because I tend to burp a lot. But if you would just allow me to say this, Jack, okay? If you allow me to get on my soapbox here, and Shane did address this point. I didn't choose to be this way, okay? Genuinely, I'm a gassy individual, and most of it comes out in the form of burps. I did not choose to be this way. I did not choose to eat a bowl of cereal and to have like incredible burps for the next 5 to 10 minutes afterwards. I didn't choose that life. Okay, I'm a slave to it. I'm a slave to the burps. Okay? And it's not The easiest
I
thing.
burped 2 viewers.
You what? You say I
Had to wriggle himself in there, huh?
You said I burp 2 viewers? Like TOO? What did you say? Jack, what did he I just didn't hear him. What did he say?
I think he said I burp 2 viewers.
Oh, like I
This is
also
what he-
burp.
Like, I also have, gastrointestinal things that make
Yeah,
me
dude.
burp more, too.
Shane
I
also
thought you wanted Sanjay to go first. And
No.
then
I appreciate
halfway
no.
through his monologue.
He's tacking on
No,
to
I'm
my
chiming in.
Yeah, I actually needed that
Uh-huh.
chime in because I was definitely getting way too like in a
Dramatic.
in a fugue state.
Okay.
Look.
Way to pull him out, Shane.
Bottom
Way to pull
line
him
is
out.
I just burped twice and I did it silently, but
It's possible.
it is very well, varies probably being a bit much. It is uncomfortable for me as someone who burps a lot, and I think that the way that which they move through me. So I think that's all I've got to say.
That really fell off after Shane interjected. That was actually like watching a balloon deflate. Like,
It really did. Fucking killed me.
so I can't even recreate that. That was insane.
I think we can do what we'll probably
I
do
think
every
we're-
episode
I think
on this
we're probably
segment
done
and
now,
agree
right?
to disagree. Well,
What,
we're
you
going to
haven't
probably
even-
agree to disagree.
Wait, what? Are we done with this?
I just present the fact that Jack
I
said
think Sanjay just gave up.
that every time I burp, Jack said I would bloat on him. That's definitely not true. I
All right,
burp
I'm
so
sorry.
much and bloat at Shane and Jay.
All right, you're right.
Also, viewers, we would do something really fun where I would always
He just
imagine
kind
it.
of gave up. Okay.
No, it's just a little anecdote. You guys
So
know
Jack gave up.
in
Here
Harry
he goes
Potter
again.
in Harry Potter 4 when like they do the Avada Kedavra and Expelliarmus and it's like a thing like going back and forth. Yeah, when they're doing that, when I would burp and then we would blow it back at each other and someone burp at me, I would literally picture like the Avada Kedavra Expelliarmus thing like going back and forth every time, and that
That's
made
pretty cool.
it a lot of
That's
fun.
fun.
That's fun.
Well, Shane,
Yeah,
you
Jack,
didn't
do you have
give-
any response? And Jack, I'd like to hear your response because I want to hone in on the point you made where you said,
Oh, so we're not done yet. Here we go.
No, we shouldn't
just-
be. This is very
I just
incomplete.
don't
in my
burp.
opinion.
what was that
Okay.
about? I just don't burp.
Okay, wait.
Was
burp
that a
often.
flex?
Can
was that
I
a
give?
flex? Was that what was the purpose of that? Was that
I
kind of
told
just
you,
like
just to display that it's possible. Like it's just that it's possible to not make burping a show every time you do it.
no, this was not about the show. This was strictly about you just not burping.
MLB
in
the
general.
show.
The purpose of that was to say that it's possible to not make burping like a big thing whenever you do it.
No,
That's-
it has nothing to do with the big thing. It was simply
Are you
burping.
telling me? Are you trying to tell
Yes, he
tell
is.
me to say something specific? What do you want me to say?
He's trying to catch you.
exactly what I'm telling you. I'd like you to explain the point of
I
I just don't burp. No,
I think
no, because you did say I just don't burp and do this whole song and dance. You just said look. This is gonna sound very. I don't know. I forget the word you used.
Self-righteous. I didn't want to
Yeah,
be called that
self-righteous.
way.
But
I
I
was
just
saying
don't
that it's possible
really
to not
burp
burp.
in general. That's what you said.
Like I guess if I could amend that, I don't burp disruptively.
Oh,
Okay, I accept your amendment.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that I'm like
Wow, that was
you know,
really worth it.
Look, Jack, I'm a reasonable guy. All right, I'm a reasonable guy, and I'm gonna give you reasonable answers.
okay. I mean,
Oh, like
I-
starting now, you mean?
we can move on from this topic. But if we want, like, if you guys are already done with this topic, that's fine. But I do have more to say.
Well, if you guys have more to cook on, I say let's cook.
So Shane's just been listening, so I do want to give him a
Really?
chance.
I feel like
Well,
I've
Well, because I
Spoke
kind
a bit.
of went off for a while, so I feel like I probably, like in the Socratic seminars, this is so fucking bullshit. I was told I was dominating the Socratic seminars a lot, which again,
with this.
fucking bullshit that I was told that. I can talk about that later, but people are fucking morons. Anyway, Shane, go on.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
I'm
when you
actually
say that,
clean
though.
out as well.
When I
I'm
say
just
what?
curious what Jack wants to touch on right now.
Oh well, okay. Sanjay, I actually agree pretty much with a decent amount of what you said. I'm really sorry to hear about your issues, but
I mean, you don't have to be too
um,
sorry because it's clear that I do have fun burping. Like it's clear, you know.
that's okay. That's kind of what I wanted to point.
And let's
I feel
have
like
fun here.
I at the expense of others. I feel like
Yeah.
the uh point of like I don't think it's been displayed clearly that you guys will like pretty much, and this is only when I'm around. Like I only am speaking from when I'm around you guys. I don't know what you guys do when I'm not there or whatever. But like really make a show of burping and letting everyone know that you guys burp. Like that, like why do you do that?
I will say so. Let me tell you, Jack. It's the exact same if you're not around, especially in the apartment. Um,
Okay.
so when I'm around you, I wonder if like I genuinely I don't remember the last time I like burped to spite you or like you were in my brain at all when I was burping. I'm wondering if you have just like like encountered my burping style and thought I was doing it like as like a like to be mean to you or like to like annoy you. But that really has not been the motivation for a long time. It's
No,
more
no, no.
it's just that Shane has conditioned me to like well for one to burp in threes, but I mostly
Right.
just do it to amuse Shane.
I am very proud of that.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And it's also fun for
Um,
me. That's why I make a show out of it because it's fun for
I
me,
guess I'm
and it's like it's fun to try and make different like sounds or change the pitch of my burp, and it's also because I really like seeing how much Shane likes it.
okay. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I guess I was just saying like less about like affecting me and more about like what do you get out of it, but it sounds like you really
Yeah,
like it,
there you
so
go.
I can respect it. Yeah. I guess I was just trying to understand the benefits or the point of doing it, but
I
I
think we've done
guess
a lot of good here today.
if you like it, go for it, man.
Yeah, and look, viewers, if you want more of this segment on the disagree, what should we call it? What should we call it? Dis.
Um, Disagreement.
The rap sesh. We just rap about it. We're not like rapping,
No,
but like
no,
a
because
rap
because
sesh.
some rap sessions aren't disagreements.
Ragnar the
Yeah. How about the rag sesh?
Rag.
Disagragnar.
Disagragnar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Trevor, can you put up a poll of what the viewers voted on the popularity for the subject, please? Can you put that in right now?
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I would lose probably because I think more
No.
people
No, you would not, dude.
really.
Yeah. Not
Oh,
many.
I only think I would lose because I don't think people know. Like I feel like people are gonna think I'm a stickler, and you guys are just like you want to be able to burp, but like I don't think they understand
Okay,
the
Jack.
show that goes into
If
this.
if this podcast actually reached
I know,
people who
I
didn't know
I
us,
know,
then yeah,
I
maybe
know,
you would
I know I'm
lose.
speaking to the void.
But everybody who listens to this knows us and would definitely know what it's like to be around me burping and Shane. They would have your side 100%.
Okay.
Um,
yeah, I mean, maybe I think you're right about that, Sanjay.
yes, thank you, Shane.
I think above all else, though, and this is my opinion, but I'm gonna assume that they would vote this. Burping is funny.
Yeah, I don't agree.
Shane, do you think it's funny in like every time, always?
Pretty much, yeah. And you know what Jack's referencing to is 6+ years old. So at this point now, my thoughts are just burping is funny. I don't burp in anyone's face now. I'm not, 16 years old.
You did
Um,
that? No, wasn't this a thing between you and Danielle where like you burped in her face and like you trained her to also do it too and blow? Wasn't that a
no,
thing recently?
definitely not.
What? I could have sworn you texted that.
He texted that Danielle burped in
No.
your face, Shane.
I think she did that, and then you guys all liked it.
Yeah, because you deserve it.
Yeah, and which is fine. I'm not sure how you twisted Danielle burping at me into I was training Danielle
Okay,
Wait, that is actually an insane, like, retroactive fucking change to make.
But that's cool.
Yeah, Shane, weren't you, like, training Danielle? Like, you were, like, fucking just, like, every day just, like, drilling into her, like, exactly how to do it? Just
Yeah.
brutal training regime. A regiment,
I guess
even.
so.
yeah, I think that one might have been a bit of an exag, but I didn't really realize it. I just kind of thought
Wait, realize.
that is one of the hardest quotes of all time.
Dude, actually, though. Realize, real lies.
So, Sanjay, how
I did.
long have you been recording?
Well, you know what? Before I get to that, I just, I don't want to. I really want to say my piece here. This is unrelated to
Oh
everything
my
else.
god!
It's unrelated.
You do need to go
oh.
solo.
It's unrelated?
Yeah, it's unrelated. I have an idea for another segment that we could do, or just a bit, or just let me fucking cook, please. Jesus Christ!
Okay,
Oh, hold on, Jack. Hold on. Sanjay's going to say his piece.
I was holding.
Let's talk more about holding instead of holding. All right? Okay. We should have viewers. Shane, what's the email for Shane Jackie? We should have people email like questions, like a Q&A or like messages for us, and we can do a segment where we just read through what's in the inbox today. You know?
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's a great idea. It's tripodbroadcast@gmail.com. That's tripodbroadcast@gmail.com.
Once again, that's tripodbroadcast@gmail.com. Tripod broadcast. Jack, why don't you spell it for the people? Go.
TRIPOD.
You say C?
You said C?
You said
You already
C.
blew it. You
I
can't
said
even
blew it.
spell
I
tripod.
said T.
All right, hey, give him a chance. Try it
No,
again. Try it
you
again.
said C.
I said T. T came out of my
No,
mouth.
you try again.
Can you guys stop jumping down my throat? I'm
Sorry,
just trying to
sorry.
Spell
Go ahead.
T as in Transformers.
Dude, that low-key sounded like
R
P.
as in Ragnar.
Okay.
I as in Igloo.
Igloo.
P as in Peculiar.
Oh, nice.
O as in Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as in, oh my god, this is taking forever.
Shane,
Oh, well, sorry.
let
if
him
you
cook,
weren't
please.
Screaming at me 1 second in last time.
Yeah.
TRIPOD BROADCAST @gmail.com.
Well, he got there, ladies and gentlemen. He got there.
Oh, I'm sorry. You stopped me before I can even
Yeah, you
start
jumped down
the
his
first time.
throat, Shane.
Yeah.
And I want to make a very clear warning to the viewers here. If you say something in that is vile, that is unwarranted, and that is just absolutely disgusting, we will read it. So I want you to be very aware of that.
Yeah, we will do whatever we can to make sure it sees the light of day.
Yeah,
I
so
feel like
don't
we
hold
might
back.
need to- We might need to put a little ad read in the beginning to have people do this because Sanjay, how far are we in right now?
So that's what I was going to say, guys. So we've probably been recording for just about an hour, if not even a bit more.
Oh, yikes. Time really
So-
flies when you're having a terrible time.
I can go all night.
I feel like we should probably call it, don't you think?
Yeah, we should wrap it up due to the attention spans of the state of our nation.
I mean, I just couldn't, in my right mind, like morally feel good about asking someone to listen to a podcast of the three of us that's over an hour long.
Yeah, you know what? I second
Well-
that completely.
Can we record another episode after this?
Oh, well, don't tell them that. They can't
Yeah,
know.
Jack.
We'll cut that.
Yeah.
Trevor, you got that?
Yeah, Trevor, can you cut that, please?
Trevor, can you go back in time and live cut that? So actually, like, mute Jack right at that point so we don't hear it. Okay.
Yeah, you know what, Trevor? Actually, how about you just
What
throw
about
that
all the-
mute button on him
Afterwards.
from what time is it? About an hour ago to now. Why don't you just throw that mute button on
Yeah,
him?
that'll sound good. That'll sound good in the podcast when there's just 3 minutes of silence when I give my first argument.
Yeah, you know what, Trevor? After
Yeah.
that, why don't you just go fuck off? All right? I'm getting sick of looking at you. Okay.
Whoa!
I didn't say that.
Trevor.
Trevor, cut that. Trevor,
you got a lot of work to do.
Trevor, you know I was kidding. Okay, I'm joking. Jen, if
All
you
right,
somehow
well-
made it to this point of the podcast,
was
I'm
funny.
joking.
All
Wait,
right,
that was funny.
let's wrap this one up.
Yeah, how about everyone does their some kind of goodbye?
Thank you, Monster Energy, for sponsoring this video. Link is in the chat. Get yourself 10% off at checkout, only on your first purchase.
Only
What's
on the
the code?
10%, and it's up to it's only up to 2 cans, so you can only actually.
How much is a monster? Like $1?
It's
Enough to warrant a 10% discount.
It's 10% off. You have a max order size of $10. So
Whoever spent $10 on Monster needs some help. Unless I don't know how much they are, but
yeah, imagine 1 can
Alright.
is like $1. What if though?
So, anyway, have a great day, everyone.
Yeah,
Trevor?
you know what, guys? Trevor,
Trevor, can you
can you
cut it
Trevor turn it off? Trevor,
now? Get it off.
Trevor, stop
off.
it. Trevor,
Stop.
Trevor's
Get off!
Trevor, Trevor, Trevor.